You will fail in business, not because you're dumb, but because you're soft. No paycheck, no safety net, just straight up survival mode every single day. If that sounds like it scares you, you should probably click out of the video right now. But if you're still here, you may have a shot, because business is not about ideas, it's not about luck, it's not really about talent. It's honestly about who can take the most punches and then keep on moving. Most people take a couple of punches and then fold and then quit. Question is, will you? Well, we shall see. Because in this video, I'm gonna break down the 3 brutal traits that you need to survive and thrive in business. And if you don't have all of these traits, I'm gonna kindly ask you to not waste your time. So let's get into it. Trait number 1, you need to be a master at problem solving. Because business is just a series of non-stop problems. It's problems for you, problems for your clients, there's problems everywhere. So if you're not a master at problem solving, you're gonna struggle. And even if you are a master at problem solving, you're still gonna struggle, but you're gonna overcome that. If you identify as someone who is a whiner, who is complaining, you should not have your own business. 100% no. Because there are other business owners out there that do not complain, that do not whine, and they find solutions to problems, and they're the ones that are gonna be successful and win. So basically you need to adapt fast, think fast, find the solutions to the problems as fast as you can, and then execute, move on. Because you're for sure going to get hit with slow months, cash flow issues, and other sort of things in that nature. And your reaction is what's going to determine if you're going to succeed or if you're not. So if you know that you're a person who is kind of whiny, kind of a complainer, then this should not be for you. Trait number 2, extreme accountability. So basically you can never have an excuse ever again in your life. And if you feel like that seems like personal hell, absolutely don't start your own business. Because you got to get used to not blaming the market, not blaming the weather, not blaming the economy, not blaming the algorithm. Maybe this video only gets 4 views. I don't care. I'm gonna keep pushing. Because I think there's a good message in all my videos. So eventually the algorithm will catch me and then you'll see what happens. But what you have to understand is if your business is not working, it's because of you and not because of anything else, really. So if this channel works out in the worst way possible, I have to adapt until it works. And the same thing goes for all my other businesses. And I've ran into multiple obstacles so many times on a daily basis. It's always problem solving, making sure people are happy, making sure clients are good, taken care of. It's a constant problem solving mission, really. And what you got to realize too is that every single problem and failure is a lesson, and you can absolutely learn from it and then get better from it. So the more failures you have, actually the better it is, because you learn from it if you're smart and you know how to deal with that problem next time it comes up, and you can prevent it if you go into other businesses too. If you open multiple, you know what to prevent in that business that didn't work for this business, and take those lessons into the other business and make sure you don't repeat the mistakes. So failure is actually a good thing. But what most people do when they hit failure is that they cry about it and then they just stay broke because it's too hard. So that cannot be your mindset. So my recommendation is to shift your mindset from why isn't it working to what do I need to change to make it work. Because if you actually try your best and solve these problems, you get better at solving problems too, and you can kind of anticipate them as they come up. All of a sudden you're a great business owner. So that's a very important trait for you to have as a business owner. So the bottom line for point number 2 is that losers blame, they point fingers and they cry and they lose, and winners, they find ways, they adapt, move on. Point numero 3, risk tolerance and patience. You gotta stay in the game. Most business owners think they can start a business and within 3 months they go crazy cash flow, money is pouring in, and life is super good. But in 99% of cases, this is not what's happening. 99% of the time, you gotta grind and build your brand, build your awareness, and then later on, reap all the benefit from all your grind that you're putting in for years. So if you think you can get successful within 3 months, in my opinion, you're already failing and you get the wrong mindset. Because I see a lot of people too online. They Google, oh, how do I make 100K the easiest way? Like, if you only look for the easiest way, you're already looking in the wrong direction. Like, it's supposed to be hard. Hard is good. Failure is good. If you go in with that mindset, it's so much easier. And 2, I've had multiple businesses that have lost money in the beginning. I've literally worked for negative dollars per hour, but it's for the greater good for the business. And then later on, you see the rewards and all that hard work that you put in actually comes out great on the other side. In some cases, I put all this hard work in and it still doesn't give me the result. So then you gotta ask yourself, do I adapt here? Do I change lane? What do I do? But it's the problem solving part of your brain that needs to work consistently if you're gonna be a business owner. And eventually you should get good at it and get it right. But to sum up point number 3, entrepreneurship is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And the only ones who actually make it are the ones who refuse to quit. I mean, most billionaires that you see, they always talk about how broke they were and how much money they were down, whatever. But it's true. The people that are relentless, that are indefatigable, they always succeed in the end because you learn how to adapt and you get better at that problem solving skills. And that's what's going to help you succeed in this field. I actually believe that a 9 to 5 has a lot of upside. I'm going to sell it on you right now, actually. Why you should not start a business. A job job is 100 times easier than running a business.
Doing today? Oh, I have to go to work today. Oh, that sounds fun. Meh, 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 meh.
You clock in, you do what you're told, you get a consistent paycheck every 2 weeks, you can get benefits, like all of that good stuff. It's a way more stable life, but with no risk comes a smaller reward. But also you have less stress. So if you feel like you're a person who does stress up easily, you feel anxious, all that stuff, stick to the 9 to 5, it's better. Because with entrepreneurship, there's zero guarantees, zero. You could put months of labor in, months of good ideas, months of early mornings, late nights, and nothing happens. You might work for years and you still have no rewards. A lot of people cannot handle that. So if you don't think you can handle that, I would rather stick to a 9 to 5. So basically, if you want stability and you want consistent paychecks, stick to the 9 to 5. It's way less stressful and it's a good life too. But if you want more, and if you'd rather take risk for a shot at potential financial freedom, as well as if you're good at the late gratification, so like suffer now, reap the rewards later, and if you're in a position in life where you can actually do that, then I believe business is the way to go for you. But you cannot expect it to be easy. If you come in thinking it's gonna be easy, it's not. It's way easier working a regular job. Kind of have to be obsessed with business if you want to be good at it, like really good at it. You got to be obsessed with problem solving and obsessed with self-accountability and learning how to improve yourself over and over, reimagine, take new lanes. Like you need to be obsessed with making your business good. If you do that, then absolutely you can succeed and you can get that financial freedom that you're looking for, and the freedom to do whatever you want, go wherever you want. You can set up systems so things are running in the background. You can do exactly what you want at whatever time you want to. So it is the rewards that you can get from business are absolutely enticing. You just gotta realize how much work it is to actually get to that reward in the end. But that was my 3 traits that you need to have. So if you're serious about business, prove it. Drop a comment below on what's stopping you right now if you're running into any issues. And if you're doing great with your business, drop a comment below, explain why you're doing great. And if you want more real game about being in the trenches and actually running businesses, hit subscribe and let's get to work.